Good afternoon, Western Washington, and happy Friday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and we're going to take a look at what's going on across Western Washington today. So as you can see, right now we have the current radar up for about 3 p.m., and as you can see, we've got an area of showers over the southern part of Western Washington, and radar starting to fill in across other parts of the state. Let's take a look at what's causing most of our weather. This is the European model showing the temperatures at about 18,000 feet. And notice how these numbers are quite negative, like negative 23 Celsius, negative 17 Celsius over Western Washington. That really cold air aloft is causing all of our showers and the cooler temperatures that you're no doubt experiencing today. So here is the high-resolution rapid refresh model showing simulated weather radar. Here's 3 o'clock today. We move it on toward 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and what you start to notice is an area of heavy, steady rain across most of the lowlands. Now, if we keep going, you see this continue through Friday night and pick up to the North Sound and Bellingham area as well. And this just keeps going all the way through Saturday morning and then starts to sag back across the area as we get into mid-morning Saturday before finally clearing out by this is 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. So that's a lot of rain coming up for August. So what are we looking at in terms of totals? Well, here is the same forecast, high-resolution rapid refresh. Let's put this into motion here, and we go through 8 o'clock tonight, and you got about 0.2 of an inch for most of the metro area, some isolated areas higher around Everett and the Arlington area, about 0.4 inches. And then if we go all the way through Friday night into early Saturday morning, here's 7 a.m., and this is some pretty heavy rain here. You got 0.7 inches for SeaTac, about 0.9 to 1 inch for Seattle and Bellevue on the east side, and then look from Everett northward, though. You've got 1.25 inches here for Everett, 1.3 on Whidbey, and then look at Whatcom and San Juan counties, 1.8 to 2 inches. This is really significant rainfall for any time of year, but especially for August. And as we keep going through Saturday morning, that rainfall continues until tapering off around 4 to 5 p.m. tomorrow evening. So total rainfall, you're looking at about 1/3 of an inch to about 1/2 inch for Olympia, about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch for Tacoma, and then areas from the King County line northward to about Everett would get 1 to 1.5 inches, maybe a little bit less here around Vashon Island. And then look from Everett northward, that's 2 to 2.5 inches, which is really, really significant rainfall for August. As always, it's important to compare forecasts just so you get a good idea of what's going on. So this is the National Blend of Models, another high-resolution forecast. And if we let this play through, you can see that rain begins and continues heavy at times through the night. And as we get to midday Saturday, you can see a little bit lesser totals on this one. You got only 1/4 inch around Olympia, about 1/2 inch from Seattle southward, and then from Seattle to Everett, about 3/4 of an inch, and then from Everett northward, 1.1 to 1.8 inches. And that, again, is really significant rainfall for this time of year. Moving on here, let's take a look at temperatures. As I'm sure you've noticed, it's pretty cloudy and pretty cool today, and highs will only reach the low 60s for most of the I-5 corridor and the coast, and maybe the mid-60s for Whatcom County. On Saturday, we'll improve a little bit, mid-60s for the Kitsap Peninsula, low to mid-60s for the I-5 corridor, and mid-60s on the coast. And then we start to warm up a little bit more on Sunday, with highs reaching the low 70s across most of the I-5 corridor, except the upper 60s in Whatcom County and on the coast. Now moving forward one more. I'm sure you've noticed how cold it is today, and we'll put that into context here. This is the European model forecast showing temperature anomaly, and as you can see here, we're looking at 10 to 15 degrees below average for most of the metro area, and then around 8 to 9 degrees below average for Bellingham. And then look at the Cascades. That's pretty significant, 20 to 25 degrees below average. So this is definitely not normal for this time of year. And a brief look at the extended forecast for SeaTac Airport. You can see pretty chilly the next couple days relative to this time of year. We start to warm up on Sunday and Monday, reaching around 75 on Monday. Another trough comes in and cools us down a little bit the middle of next week. And then we have, it looks like, an extended warm period, and this is likely going to be pretty sunny, so stay tuned for more information about that. Highs will likely be in the mid to upper 70s through the end of August and the beginning of September. So we'll talk more about that in the next couple days. And one more thing here, if you haven't already, please come and join the Western Washington Weather Facebook group. It's kind of a companion to this YouTube channel. We've already got over 300 members, and I'd love to see even more people join. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.